You did so good today, baby. I know it was hard having those doctors run all the tests, but we need to figure out what's going on with you so we can make you better.
Excuse me, Carly, I need to take some readings.
Okay.
But you can stay.
I don't think you can get me out of here, especially tonight.
What's going on tonight?
We're getting Michael's test results back from the specialists. They're gonna tell us what we need to do to make him better so we can take him home.
What do you mean sleeping with Claudia?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, to hear her tell it. See, instead of telling everyone about the fact that her father may or may not have attempted to murder her the night before the hearing, Claudia let everybody know in the courtroom exactly how much she enjoyed spending her night with Jason.
Okay, Jason, I know you're hurt over Michael, the whole thing, and I know how self-destructive that can be.
What Claudia said is not what happened.
Dude, just be careful you don't live to regret sleeping with that bitch. Because you might not live at all. Can somebody tell me what Claudia said?
No, Diane, go ahead.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Okay. Alexis asked Claudia on the stand
Right.
if Anthony had attempted to murder her the night before the hearing, and instead of answering yes, as we all expected that she would, Claudia announces that she's gone on a date. She plants her eyes squarely on Jason, big voracious smile on her face. Without actually ever saying his name, she goes on and on in semi-erotic detail about this big, strong, silent type. He was compelling. He was surprisingly attentive. Glowing review for you, Jason.
Done now, Diane? I need to speak to Sunday alone.
Well, it doesn't matter if you're alone or if you're in a football stadium. Sonny is feeling particularly paternalistic today. So he's going to wield his mighty sword and lop off the head of your love life, just like he's done with mine. Because you see, when it all comes down to it, it's Sonny's world, and we are just here to serve in our various capacities. And I guess that's what I get for representing a criminal.
Oh, see. All right. Somebody put a hit on Claudia last night. I ended up saving her.
Why?
Any changes?
His vitals are stable.
They have been all week.
No change.
Elizabeth, wait. I have a few things to say to you, and none of them are going to be easy. It must be hard for you, taking care of Michael every day. Because every time you look at him, you have to think about how easily that could have been Jake in Michael's place because of Jason. And I'm not gearing up to attack you if that's what you're thinking. I was quick to judge you for the decision you made, keeping Jake's paternity a secret. And that was before my own child was hurt. For being in the wrong place at the wrong time, sitting next to his father. You made the right call, and I owe you an apology.
Well, thank you, but it's not necessary.
I mean, I'm not pretending like I magically like you or anything, but I understand why you made the choice that you made, and I really wish I would have. My life has been intertwined with Sonny and Jason's for years, and I know firsthand how dangerous it can be just, being with them. But I still let myself believe all the promises that were made to keep my kids safe, but they were impossible to keep. So when you go home tonight, you hold your babies, and you make sure they know how much you love them. And you'd be proud of yourself for making the only decision to protect your kids.
Carly, we don't have to be friends for me to understand the type of pain you're in. So I'm just going to tell you something. From one mother to another, you did what you thought was best for your children at the time. That's all we can do.
That's when I pulled Claudia out of the car. Somebody started shooting at us. I had no choice but to save her. I thought she had information on who shot Michael.
I know you know better not to trust her.
No, I don't like Claudia. And we're sure as hell not dating. That's ridiculous. I hope you know that.
Yeah. There's going to be an ugly power struggle within the Zakar family. And with any luck, they'll take each other out, including Rick and Trevor. I got to go to the hospital because Jack's specialists are going to give us the findings and all.
Okay, I got a lead on Michael's shooter.
Yeah, just give me the proof, will you?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, boss.
We were simply making the most of the few remaining moments we had before you shipped Max off to the outer reaches of Puerto Rico.
Okay, Diane. Jason may know who the shooter is. Okay, so when we take care of the guy, I want you to have an alibi and defense in place, and then maybe Max can stay where he is.
That's blackmail.
What do you expect? You represent a criminal.
Why is she here?
I'm standing in the same room.
She shouldn't be here.
But I'm part of the Jackal PI investigation team.
Look, I assure you, I only paused momentarily from finding the dastardly doctor to aid the wounded blonde one.
Don't you dare stop doing that. I need to know where the money is.
What money?
$1 million in cash is missing from Kate's operating account.
Kate's not my problem. We're trying to find somebody here, okay?
Yes, and we might have an unexpected clue. It appears the missing $1 million from the Fashionistas magazine was wired into an account in the Grand Keys belonging to Ian Devlin.
Okay, find out who transferred the money to Devlin, who authorized it, if he made any cash withdrawals, pinpoint where, now.
Okay, but you can do that after you transfer the money back to Crimson,
Why
right?
are you still here?
Were you born this rude or do you practice? This is my career on the line.
Okay, you need to go, now.
Either Spinelli transfers the money back to the Crimson accounts or I'm going to tell my dad you guys are doing something illegal.
Or do you want Kate to fire you?
I'll leave. Spinelli?
Yes, I will call as soon as I have any more information, okay? I'm sorry, begging the master's pardon. Don't you think your tone with Maximista was a little harsh? I mean, she was just trying to...
Devlin, right now.
Yes, the jackal obeys, and no doubt if we find the evil one in Port Charles, we'll take the SUV and track him, right? I managed to slip a tracking device into the dastardly doctor's pants, but I fear it's defective.
How'd you get it into his... Never mind. Why is it defective?
Well, it picked up the nefarious physician at the home of Mr. Corinthos, sir. Why would he dare enter there if he was indeed the shooter of the little dude?
Okay, Kate was at Sonny's last night. All right, she's missing $1 million from her magazine account. Right now, there's $1 million in Devlin's account. You do the math.
Yeah, but look, it has to be a coincidence.
I don't believe in coincidence.
Yeah, but the Queen of Couture would never get mixed up with the Doctor of Doom.
Okay, you find him and we're gonna get those answers.
Okay, Dr. Devlin just made an ATM withdrawal across the Canadian border in a place called Littleton.
Okay, let's go.
But the Jackal gets to accompany the master in the Momobile?
Listen, I need you to clear your head. He is within reach.
Stone Cold?
Yeah.
The Jackal learned something while he was endeavoring to add the initials PI to his name. Something that might help you with your approach to Dr. Devlin.
What?
Lesson number 16. Keep a clear head while approaching a subject.
What's your point?
Yeah, you just might want to consider compartmentalizing your anger and grief over the little dude shooting, at least until we have irrefutable proof that Dr. Devlin is indeed the shooter. I mean, we wouldn't want our trip to culminate with a body in the trunk unless we have answers to accompany.
I intend to keep Devlin alive long enough to find out who hired him.